following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget the website, www.drjwallach.com, to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. And you've heard this stuff before, but I'm going to run down some of this, very important, because things are really spiking up. People have lost their jobs. Food's expensive. Gasoline's expensive. Everything is turning against the populations of industrialized nations. And so Alzheimer's disease, which was first diagnosed in 1960, we're spending each year, just to treat the symptoms in America alone, $305 billion. They're claiming that by the end of next year, it'll be more than $1 trillion a year just to pay for treating the symptoms. Holy moly. Arthritis, $626.8 billion a year in America just to treat the symptoms. Let's see here, which is double that of diabetes. Diabetes, we spend $342 billion a year just to treat the symptoms. Heart disease, $316.8 billion a year just to treat the symptoms. That's about half of what we pay for arthritis. Obesity, $210 to $260 billion a year just to treat the symptoms. High blood pressure, $131 billion a year just to treat the symptoms. MS, multiple sclerosis, thought to be an autoimmune disease. All the previous ones are thought to be genetic. MS is thought to be autoimmune, affecting the brain and spinal cord and so forth. This is really a simple nutritional deficiency disease. We're spending $85 billion a year just to treat the symptoms of MS. Asthma in kids under the age of 10. We're in America alone each year to treat the symptoms. We spend $80 billion a year. And then kidney dialysis, $24 billion a year just for treating the symptoms, treating the symptoms of the kidney failure as opposed to getting rid of the problem. And, they'll milk your insurance policy every week for 50 years if you let them, okay? It's a very simple nutritional deficiency disease. So, at any rate, with all that said, one of the things we have to look at is what it is we can do to protect ourselves, to heal ourselves, and that way we'll add 25 to 50 healthy years to our life. And it means two things. Number one, you got to get rid of all the bad foods. So you're getting rid of all the inflammation and lack of nutrition, no fried foods, no processed meats. When I say no fried foods, I mean no air frying, no deep frying, no pan frying, no oils of any kind, no salad dressing, no cooking oils, and absolutely no gluten, no wheat, no butter, rye, and oats. There are no such things as gluten-free oats. Absolutely no sugar, and then absolutely no carbonated drinks. Even the diet ones got to go because even the diet ones have carbonation. And they, the carbonation neutralizes stomach acids so you cannot efficiently absorb minerals and digest food. So that's number one. If you're going to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life, you got to get rid of all the bad stuff. Then you need to take a minimum of the 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And people always say, well, my doctor says just eat well, eat the 4 food groups, the 7 food group pyramid, you get everything you need. It's an absolute lie. Plants do not make minerals. Nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like gold and silver. So some areas have lots of minerals. Some people have modest amounts. Some areas have little, and in a lot of places have none. Okay, the only way you're going to guarantee you're going to get those 60 minerals is to proactively take them as a nutritional program. I call them, our essential factors, those minerals. Now, plants can make vitamins. Okay, but even then, they need nutrients to be able to produce the vitamins. So that's why we came up with the Healthy Start Pack. And then, of course, it became obvious we needed more because of all the inflammatory stuff we're doing in cooking and environment and sprays and insecticides and things. So we came up with the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, which has 215 nutrients in it. And so you do get rid of all the bad stuff. You take your 90 essential nutrients minimum, okay? And people say, well, how long do I have to do that? Well, as long as you want to live, okay? You don't just put dirt in your car and hope there's oil in it. But that's dirt from Texas. There's bound to be some oil in it. Nobody does that, okay? They all put high-quality oil in their car. And that's why everybody's screaming, because the cost of everything is going up, because the government shut off not only our drilling for oil, but also external supplies from other countries we can't get. And so that's why you're paying for all this high-priced gasoline. In California, it's like $6.34 for regular gasoline. It's almost $7 for high-test gasoline. And so everybody's walking every place, so you get run over by a bicycle, okay? It's one of those things. And so I urge you to get a hold of the 90 essential nutrients, get off all the bad stuff, and you can add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. You'll save yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. You'll save yourself an enormous amount of money, that's for sure. And so, and get this going with your family, okay? Your brothers and sisters, your mom and dad, your aunties and uncles, grandma and grandpa. Don't forget your workmates. Don't forget your people your church, your temples, and so forth. And if you do this, even a part-time, low-key as a business, you'll make enough money to pay for your own, pay your car payments, pay your monthly insurance policy, so you keep that to pay for any health care needs you have, okay? And so this is not, you don't have to have, 3 brains to figure this out. This is very simple stuff, okay? But you do need to eat 3 eggs twice a day as an adult with soft yolks, because cholesterol is an essential nutrient. Cholesterol is not a bad thing. I'll repeat that. Cholesterol is not a bad thing. Well, my doctor says cholesterol causes plaque in the arteries. No, it doesn't. It's cooking oils and salad dressings and fried foods that do. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, ask him a question, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget that website, www.drjwallach.com. Get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. And when you buy 10 of any one of my titles of my 21 best-selling books, you buy any one title, 10 copies, you get a big, big discount. So think about that. Help build your longevity business and, great presence and, add healthy years to people's lives that you love and care about and so on. You do those things. It pays off for the people you love. And so also I want to remind everybody about my book, It's All in Your Head. Goes into 25 different diseases that are caused by osteoporosis of the skull. And doctors never talk about osteoporosis of the skull. They always talk about autoimmune diseases, like MS, multiple sclerosis. They want you to believe it's an autoimmune disease. No, it's a very simple nutritional deficiency disease. And then they want you to talk about atrial fibrillation. Oh, my gosh. They want to do an ablation. They anesthetize you, cut your chest open, take your heart out, punch it all over with a hot branding iron, hoping to re-regulate the beating rhythm. But it's a nutritional deficiency disease in the skull. Okay, it's a nutritional deficiency disease, which causes an irregular heartbeat. There's nothing wrong with the heart, okay? And so this is all explained in the book. And the good news is they've been working on this CD because we have a lot more information to add to this book, It's All in Your Head, since it was published over a year ago. And so we now made it into a CD until we run out of the copies. And when we reprint the book, the CD will be a printed chapter in the back of the book. But right now it's going to be available as a CD when you buy the book. And I'm very excited about it. It's got the same title, It's All in Your Head. And so we've really kept track of this. We know what our program does. We get rid of all these 25 different diseases with a supplement program of the 90 essential nutrients plus extra of the secret sauce appropriate for whatever health challenge that people have. And it's all because of osteoporosis of the skull, okay? And we're talking about AFib, atrial fibrillation, COPD, reflux, bloating, diarrhea, gastroparesis. Terrible pain in the stomach is gastroparesis. They think you have a gastric ulcer. No, it's squeezing the 10th cranial nerve. Hiccups, the recurrent nerve, which is a branch of the 10th cranial nerve, which controls the diaphragm, is being squeezed, and so you get the hiccups. Bell's palsy, part of your face droops, one side usually. It's the 7th cranial nerve, the facial nerve being squeezed. ONA, optic nerve atrophy. Okay, and on I can keep going, but this is all just simple osteoporosis of the skull. Okay, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us, Doug?
Well, I've got a story headlined, Health Benefits of Cinnamon, a powerful spice that can help reduce blood sugar levels. And they say it's been used as an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antidiabetic, antimicrobial, and anti-cancer agent. According to the National Institute of Health, cinnamon can be used as a dietary supplement for diabetes, gastrointestinal issues, irritable bowel syndrome, and other conditions. And they go on to say that cinnamon has amazing antioxidant properties. And also they say cinnamon can act as an anti-inflammatory agent. And they say it can help reduce blood sugar levels. And a study published in the journal Diabetes Care looked at men and women with type 2 diabetes, find out if taking cinnamon daily would improve their triglyceride, blood glucose, total cholesterol, and HDL and LDL levels. And the results revealed that the effects were observed over 40 days, reducing the mean levels of fasting serum glucose, triglyceride, LDL cholesterol, and total cholesterol. So there you go.
Yeah, and be careful. Don't buy any cinnamon rolls from the bakery because the rolls part are gluten, right? And so I add cinnamon to my rice for breakfast, add cinnamon to my rice at dinner time. When I get my gluten-free ice cream, they do have cinnamon gluten-free ice cream, but if they don't, I'll just get gluten-free ice cream, pistachio or some wonderful flavor, and then I'll add cinnamon right on top of the gluten-free ice cream. And so all kinds of things you can do, but just be aware. Just because there's cinnamon in it, you don't want to get cinnamon rolls because there's gluten in the rolls, okay? And so you can defeat the purpose if you're not paying attention to all the details. So this is why we have Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods, 300 pages of gluten-free and fried food-free cooking. Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. Oh my gosh, this one is just going off the shelf like crazy. Well, stick with us. We'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 9th Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget that website, www.drjwallach.com, for my books and CDs and DVDs. And if you want to, get your kids involved, don't forget the book Wall Street for Kids. No, it's not Wall Street for Kids. It's Wallach Street for Kids. Wallach Street for Kids, okay? And also you get the book Prepare, the Prepper's Survival Bible. Those two books will teach these kids how to build a very successful longevity business and help people with their health and earn them an income. They can afford to buy their own car and pay for the gasoline and pay for the insurance, and it's all tax deductible because it'd be part of a business. Wow. Okay, Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here. Yes, I am.
Okay. Now, you're in the middle of the country. You're right there in Michigan. Are people more interested in, starting a longevity business now than they were, say, 3 years ago?
I don't know if I can answer that question really, because I don't really know. But I know that the only way people are ever going to make serious money is to do it on their own. You don't make any money working for somebody else. Everybody knows that. That's common knowledge. So if you want to make some serious money, and network marketing is, to me, a great way to make money. It's worked for me. It's much better than working in an office for minimum wage, which I've experienced. I know the difference. So
yeah, well, see, see here you have high school education. Do you have any college credits?
Pardon?
Any college degrees or credits or anything?
No.
No. Okay. And really, you make as much or more than a lot of medical doctors do, and you've been doing it for over 30 years. I'm very, very proud of you, and you're the example that I always show. You're the shining example of here's a high school graduate who can take a very simple process and turn it into something that helps an enormous number of people. How many countries do you think you're working in, Shar?
Oh, boy, I don't really know, but probably at least a half a dozen or more.
Yeah, I would say more. I'd say probably 10, 12. You're working probably in 10, 12 countries, because some of them you don't even know you're working there. Because
the ones I know the best are Canada, because me and us girls, us mineral girls, smuggle products into Canada, and we started Canada, so pretty much everybody in Canada is pretty much in our group. So that's the one I know the best, and we used to go there until the COVID happened, and of course they put all these restrictions on, which really hasn't.
Yeah,
but
I think probably another year that'll all go away.
Well, all businesses are hurting because of it, not just everybody's hurting because of that. So did you hear on the news that Boris Johnson was forced to resign? Yes. He resigned, and a bolt of lightning, they videotaped it, apparently a bolt of lightning took down the Georgia Guidestones at 3:33 in the a.m. That you think that's a coincidence?
Well, Boris Johnson, for those people who don't know, he was a prime minister of England, the UK actually, England, Scotland, and Ireland, and he was caught with his hands in the cookie jar, so to speak. That'd be the nice way to say it. He had his hands in his cookie jar, and he got caught at it, and so he was forced to resign. And in the old days, they would have hung him or chopped his head off or something like that. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, ask him a question, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity and Knife Crusade. And don't forget, we know exactly the moment when all this problem began at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street in New York City on the bluff overlooking the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, when Thomas Edison pulled the switch and started our first commercial electric plants. And so we have a book and a CD set. It's a CD set and a book called Hell's Kitchen, named after the district in New York City where every bad thing in the world happens. So it was the appropriate title for the book and the CD. Because when we went from wood and coal as fuel, which provided us with all the nutritional minerals in the ash, no ash and electricity, and suddenly now we had all these diseases doctors called, genetic and autoimmune disease, but they're really just nutritional deficiency diseases. Don't forget the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to California, and Jesus, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Jesus, you're on the air.
How's it going, doctor?
Okay.
Real quick, I'm a paraplegic, and I got a pressure sore that was being treated in my home by some home nurses, and it got infected and it got tunneling. They put me on ceftriaxone and vancomycin because they think it might be a bone infection. And I'm just trying to see what do you.
Okay, how much you weigh? How much you weigh?
Well, 140, 142.
Okay, and how tall are you? And how old are you?
41.
41. Okay. Do you have any other issues? Any high blood pressure, diabetes, skin problems?
Yes, I got a high blood pressure, and I got some blood clots in my two legs, and I'm Eliquis. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Charmaine, what are we going to do here for Jesus? What was good for him?
Well, he needs to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then I would get him on I'd get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I'd get him 2 bottles of Ultimate Daily Classic, some collagen peptides, some MSM, some Fucoid Z, vitamin D3 for absorption, and as far as infections and stuff, he needs to take the killer biotic internally, and if he's not open,
What about colloidal silver?
Yes, colloidal silver on topically. Killer biotic internally.
Yeah, that's orally. You take it orally. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, colloidal silver. Are these bed sores, are they open? Are they open? Are they a blister?
Yeah, they were open, but they're pretty much closing up. But even though the tunneling is in, and they want me to send me a skin specialist to either open it up or put a wrap in it, like some kind of skin graft.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, go ahead and in the meantime, while they're thinking, go ahead and use our colloidal silver. It doesn't sting. There's no alcohol in it, so you can put it right on the wounds, right on the bed sores. And you can take 2 droppers full under your tongue 30 minutes before each meal and 2 droppers full under your tongue 30 minutes before bedtime. It's almost like intravenous. You absorb it through your mouth, and it'll go down to where you have these infections in your bed sores. And then don't forget, Char said, Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, 2 bottles. Take 3 of those twice a day. It'll support healthy blood pressure and healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. And all your other issues, blood clots here and blood clots there, and maybe some arthritis here and there and so on, skin issues. This stuff all goes away because it's all nutritional deficiencies. So, go ahead and get started on all this stuff, and then keep us informed, every week or so what's going on, and we'll walk you through this. But, everything you have is a nutritional deficiency there, and this is not unusual. When your immune system is down, bugs jump on you. Okay, so our goal here is to give you what you need to heal yourself as well as kill the bugs so your body can heal itself. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. Call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And don't forget the book that started all this, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. There is a CD that goes along with it, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. It's in 9 languages. The book is in 2 languages, English and Spanish, and the CD is in 9 languages. And then, of course, Hell's Kitchen, the book and the CD. Don't forget Dr. Wallach's Epigenetics. It's a summary of my thesis. It's in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. My thesis was printed into a book called Disease of Exotic Animals. It sold for $25,000 each. The average person is not going to spend $25,000 for a book for an alternative diet. And so we did a summary of it. It's called Epigenetics, the Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. It's 300 pages, and guess what? It's only $25 $25, not 25,000. Okay. Let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
Let's head to Washington State. And Sandra, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay.
Hello, Sandra. You're on the air. Hi.
Okay. Hi. I talked to you guys in March. I have Huntington's disease, and I was told to take a bunch of stuff and eat 6 eggs a day. And so I was doing that. Actually, I was sick for about 3 weeks, and so I didn't eat hardly anything except for like gluten-free crackers or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so anyways, as I'm going back to eating stuff, my eggs, cooked in butter, I am having diarrhea and having a hard time starting back. And so I just want to know what you'd like me to do.
Okay. Any other symptoms other than bowel symptoms?
No. I mean,
okay. How much? Go ahead.
I'm probably down to about almost 100 pounds now.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'7".
And what's your age?
I'm 62.
Okay. All right. And do you have any other issues? Anything like high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No, I just have Huntington's disease.
Okay. What symptom drove you to go see a doctor and they diagnosed it Huntington's disease? What symptom did you have?
Oh, nothing. My mom had it, and so I had the test. And so that's how I know that I have it. But I had all the depression and stuff like that. But when I started to eat the no gluten and stuff like that, it started to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, well, that's it for everything. You can never go back to gluten. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So let's see here. So your main complaint right now is
eating the eggs and eating the butter, and when I'm cooking it, I'm having problems keeping food in.
Okay. What you want to do is use rice. Eat like an Asian. Use rice and sweet potatoes. Sometimes sweet potatoes will give you diarrhea, so just start out with rice. Okay. And soft-boiled eggs, and you can go ahead and have beans and a baked white potato. But a sweet potato sometimes will cause diarrhea. Absolutely no gluten, as Char always says, no wheat, rye, and oats of any kind. There's no gluten-free oats. The gluten in oats is called gliadin. And so you got to watch it, things like tortillas and flour tortillas and stuff like that. I don't even take corn tortillas because you never know what's really in there, right? Kind of thing. And so I'm extremely careful. I know Char is extremely careful. So let's go that direction. And what program would you put Sandra in, Charmaine? She is 100 pounds.
Well, I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add the Ultimate Daily Classic, 1 bottle of that, collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z, and Synaptive, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And those products should take care of most of her issues. Of course, she's got to be on a gluten-free diet, of course.
Okay, well, there you go. And then call us every couple of weeks. You're welcome to call every day if you need to, but call us every couple of weeks and let us know what's going on, because you should respond very quickly here. I'm always have questions when people diagnose Huntington's disease or something like that. It transcribes to, we have no earthly idea what you got, so we're going to call it Huntington's disease. Okay, so go the direction that Char said. It covers a great deal of territory, and it covers over 100 different diseases. And so let's see what goes on here in 2 weeks. But give us a call in a week, and 2 weeks, and 3 weeks, and 4 weeks, we'll walk you through this. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Florida. And Sheraton, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Sheraton.
And
yeah, you're on the air.
All right. My age is 58. My height is 5'7". The weight's 138. Have osteoporosis of the skull, varicose veins, hot flashes, very sensitive to sunlight, and a benign uterine fibroid tumor for about 10 years. I plan to get
Okay, I missed that. Benign. I'm sorry, benign what?
Oh, uterine fibroid.
Okay. All right.
I plan to get refilled and avoid the bad foods and excitotoxins. That's it.
Okay. All right. So, Charmaine, what would you do here? Okay, for Sheraton, okay? Like Sheraton Hotels, Sheraton. 138 pounds. She got varicose veins. She got osteoporosis of the skull. She's got hot flashes, and she has uterine fibroids. That and hot flashes will kind of go together.
Right.
What do you do for her?
Well, we're going to get her on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye roast, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, and no fried foods. And then get her on a healthy brain and heart pack. Add the Ultimate Daily Classic to that one bottle. Add collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z, and I would get her on the Xerafem.
Yeah, I'd have her take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month.
And
okay,
vitamin D3 for absorption.
Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, it's a good program. And so let's start there, Sheraton, and call us in a week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks and so forth. We'll walk you through this. But this sounds pretty easy, pretty straightforward stuff. And you said you had osteoporosis of the skull. What symptoms do you have that throws you into osteoporosis of the skull?
I would say the ringing of the ears.
The tinnitus, yeah.
Right. I cannot remember everything you have said, but when I've listened to other phone calls, yes.
Okay, well, get the book. It's actually very economical. That book is very economical. It's only like 30 pages. It's a small book, but it covers 25 different diseases that constitute osteoporosis of the skull. When you get one, it's not unusual to have 7 or 8 or 10 or 12 of those 25 different diseases. And you're going to go to the dentist. You're going to go to the psychiatrist. You'll go to the eye doctor. You go to the cardiovascular doctor. You go to the somebody who deals with joint problems and stuff like that. Okay, and it's all coming from osteoporosis of the skull. And so it'll help you a lot. If you don't have that book, get that book. It's all in your head. It's very cheap. Again, it's a great thing to discuss with your family because it's so common for people to have things going on with osteoporosis of the skull. And people treat them like just little everyday thing. Oh, I had to go to the dentist because I have receding gums and bleeding gums and this kind of stuff. Well, that's osteoporosis of the skull because your jaw and your upper dental arcade are part of the skull. TMJ. What's TMJ? Oh, the temporomandibular joint arthritis. Well, that's part of the skull. And so people don't realize it, how many different manifestations osteoporosis of the skull takes, its form. 25 different diseases, and how many symptoms do you find with each of those 25 different diseases? And some of them are like 10 different symptoms. And so all this stuff going on just because of simple osteoporosis of the skull. So thank you for bringing that up. We appreciate you, and we'll look forward to hearing from you, every week or so. And you're going to have a great story to share. And it's one of those things where people need to hear this stuff because the doctors sure don't share it with them because doctors make a living like a dairy farmer. They want you to come in on a regular basis so they can milk the herd. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Call us weekdays between noon and 1 Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the Mineral Capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And let's see here, Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
Let's head to California. And Julia, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Julia. You're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I've been taking your products for a while, and I plan to transition my toddler to your products as well. I've already called you about this several times, but my concern was with some of the ingredients I read in the kids' toddy. It said, I just had 3 questions about it, like what the sugar was. Is the sugar from fruit, or is it refined sugar? And I also wanted to know it says in the ingredients that there's masking agents, and that was kind of concerning. So if you could just answer those questions.
Okay, well, the masking agents, I'll have to find out exactly what they're talking about. Okay, we have 5,000 products, so I'll find out masking agents. Thank you. I'm writing that down here. I'll find that out for you. Masking agents. And then the sugar. I'm sure the sugar may come from 5 or 6 different places, but mostly we do use fruit sugar, but it may be some cane sugar involved, which is a natural sugar. It's just sugar. Okay. I don't particularly like it, but it's one of those things where if it tastes very, very bitter, you have to have something in there to deal with that. Well, it's not many products we have that have sugar in it. So out of 5,000 products, if we have 50 products with sugar in it, just, deal with the other 4,950. Okay? But in the meantime, I'll find out what the masking agents are. Okay?
Okay, and then where would I get an answer for that next? Just call back later, or?
Yeah, well, give me a week, and I'll put that information out, on the radio. But if you can call back, say, give me a week or 2 weeks, call back. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fair. And it's one of those things where, again, we have 5,000 products, and I apologize for not knowing all the ingredients because some of them have hundreds of ingredients. And I still read the labels, okay? And so just like in kids' toddy, I read the label on that one like every once a month at least, because people ask certain questions about certain ingredients and everything, and make sure that they're not in there or they are in there and so on. And because kids are very important to all of us, right? And so we have to make sure that everything's perfect. But I have to give a great thanks to our, what should I say, the people who do put our products together. They know what has to be avoided, And so there's not going to be anything in there of any amount that's going to hurt anybody, okay? Because we go through it when they create a product. We get the information, we go through it like 5 times, and then we see we're getting the sources, so there's no cross-contamination, all that kind of stuff. We go to a great deal of effort to make sure that everything's right. But those are fair questions, and I will make sure that we find out the answers for you. And again, I apologize for not knowing all the ingredients in all 5,000 products, but I do read the labels, even on the ones that I take on a regular basis. I still read the labels on occasion when somebody says something about an ingredient. I'll go look and see, is it in the Healthy Start Pack? Is it in the Ultimate Daily Classic Tablets? I need to know. And so, again, sometimes I can remember what's in everything because it only has 5 ingredients. But when it has 27 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 100 ingredients in a product, then I have to look it up and go through that list. And so, but I promise you I will do that. And so I think it's very smart, very fair that people ask those questions. And so I'm never offended by that. I think it tells me, well, this person is very smart. They want to know something here because they want to know what that means for their benefit, for themselves, for their family, their friends, and so on. And so those are fair questions, and I will make sure that we respond in the appropriate way. But everybody in the company knows my requirements. We do not do anything that's dangerous to our customers, our employees, and friends, and families. And thank you so much, so very, very much, Charmaine. Super job today as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.